Today, we're going to be touring this Custom Line Navetta 33. This yacht is presented for sale by the FGI Yacht Group. It was first delivered in 2018, and this is a tri-deck super yacht, sleeping 11 guests in 5 different rooms. It's 108 feet and 3 inches in length, or 32.99 meters to be precise. You have a beam of 25 feet and 2 inches, or 7.67 meters, and a draft of 8 feet, or 2.44 meters. Now, Custom Line is a line from the Ferretti Group, and as you'll see right off the back of the yacht, you have this transom wall that folds down, so you have your beach club, and then you can see your tender storage right in here. And you can also fit some other toys as well. And then you can make your way up on the staircases on either side, which of course brings you into the aft deck. So right here you'll see this huge row of seating and just a couple of smaller tables. You have a very expansive aft deck. And I also wanted to mention, guys, this is a first look walkthrough. We haven't stepped foot on board. We just have our backpack on. We're just gonna roll with this one. You have side boarding gates on each side. Speakers littered all throughout. So let's make our way inside. Looks like we have the powered door right here. And this does sense you automatically, so it's opening up now. So you have your L-shaped seating area right here. You have your TV mounted right up here. And then one feature on this yacht that's really cool, I did read about this beforehand, but this is the first time seeing it. You have this fold-out balcony terrace right off the side of the yacht. Now this is very cool because it is connected to the main salons. So you have this huge door with the floor-to-ceiling glass. And of course this powers open as well, so you can really open up this space with the main salon. And then looking forward, you do have the formal dining area. So obviously they have a gorgeous display out for the boat show. So it looks like we have the owner suite on the main deck. And I would also imagine that we have the dayhead right here, which we do. It's a pretty common location on these yachts. So let's check out the owner suite. You have a large desk right here. Wow, this is more spacious than I anticipated. You have your TV mounted, of course. Look at this beautiful room. Lovely detailing in the headboard. Obviously you have closets on the far end. And I believe, yep, you also have a large walk-in closet right here. So on the far end, that's just additional storage. And then it looks like you have your en-suites forward. And then I would imagine this is a walk-through shower. So let's open it up from this side. Wow, this is detailed in such a nice fashion. You have your rainfall shower, the wood accent pieces, I believe that's teak. And that goes down the walls to the floor. And then you also have the stone bench as well. So finished really nicely in this ensuite. And we're not going to walk through, but let me at least walk around to the other side. And you'll see the similar fashion on this side with the vanity and the toilet behind the door. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you think of the interior design and the styling so far. For me personally, this owner suite, honestly, it's pretty perfect from a design perspective. I'm a big fan of how this looks. But as always, I love to hear your thoughts and opinions. So let's head down this staircase and we're gonna check out the guest cabins. And I said in the intro, we have 5 cabins, sleeping 11 guests. So I imagine we're gonna have 4, well, obviously, we're gonna have 4 cabins down here, and I imagine one of them will have a Pullman. You have a really big landing area. Very spacious rooms as well. And your closets are built into the wall right over here. All right, now we have 2 more cabins forward. So this one is the queen. Closets along the wall here, your TV as always. And I imagine right behind us we have the ensuite. And all of these are really large ensuites. I'm liking that. And then last but not least, the 5th and final cabin. And this one has 2 singles. And here is the Pullman berth that we were expecting to see, and that's how you can sleep 11 comfortably on this yacht. Look at this really large window that they have as well. Let's see this ensuite. Looks like it's still a really good size, even though this is the 5th and smallest cabin. So it's always appreciated when every single cabin is a really good size. No one's going to be feeling left out on this one. Excuse me.
What's up, man?
How you doing? And then over in this direction, here we find the galley. Looks like Miele appliances. It's all finished with that beautiful lacquer on the cabinets. Full-size fridge and freezer. And you also have a decent-sized stew pantry area over here as well. And a side access door so the crew can easily get around. So now we're going to head upstairs. And I think we'll start all the way forward. Let's check out the bridge. Thank you. And then the captain's cabin is located just behind the bridge. You have that same woodwork in here as well, so finished to a pretty nice degree. And as you saw, the bridge is extremely modern, huge screens everywhere you look. You have great visibility as well. And of course, side access doors to get out to the side decks. Thank you. Then here, looks like just another little stew pantry. And then back here, we of course will have the Sky Lounge. You just have a huge U-shaped seating area. And you have the fold-down TV. And then this area, of course, leads us out to the bridge deck aft. These doors are also powered. So here we'll find our alfresco dining area. And then another huge row of seating. Obviously every single deck you're going to find ample amounts of seating. And before we head up to the sun deck, let's actually head forward up to the bow because we can't access it from this deck. Here's that side access door to the bridge. And then this is covered, so I imagine this is the wing station. And then another lovely space up here with the teak table. You have a huge sun pad. Everyone could lay out right here. And you have the shades overhead that can be taken down, of course. And then all the way forward, we have the bell, as well as another little triangle-shaped bench. Guys, if you remember, and the only reason I'm pointing it out is because it is for the same broker, so I think it's okay. Over here we can see blue ice. We already have a tour of this one on the channel. It's a very popular video and this is such a unique super yacht. So check that out. As you can see, it looks like a rocket ship or a submarine. It's a very interesting Balietto super yacht. So make sure you check that out. I'll link it below if you haven't seen it already. And also we do have another shot. This is another FGI Yacht Group listing. So it's okay to mention, but this is Baby Pearl. And this is a beautiful Riva yacht. And I don't know if this will be on the channel yet. If it's not, it's something you can look forward to because it will be upcoming. But I love Riva yachts, so there's a little sneak peek as well. But this custom line is also, I mean, so far I'm very impressed. It's a very fantastic yacht. Custom line, like I said, it's a specific special line from the Ferretti group. And they build a lot of really interesting super yachts. And then as you'll see, this deck actually leads you down to the main deck. So you have another wing station here, and then if you need to get around easily, you could do so because you have pretty free access to go anywhere you need to, depending on what side you're on. But since we still need to go up, we're gonna head back on this side. And if you're enjoying this Custom Line Navetta 33 super yacht tour so far, make sure you like the video. Also subscribe if you're new. Any type of engagement, whether that's a like, a comment, subscribe, anything you leave on the video, any type of YouTube engagement, it helps out the channel more than you could ever know. So I, of course, greatly appreciate that. It's absolutely free. And many of you know I post a brand new super yacht or yacht tour every single week. But if you're new to the channel, now you know. So I like how they have different types of seating on the different decks. Here we have some deck chairs. And then if we look forward, you have a hardtop overhead. You have another seating area right here. And this is all freestanding. So if you wanted to swap this out for something, of course you could do so. You could put another dining table up here if you wanted to. And then you have the bar area right here. So this will be complete with a sink, the ice maker, refrigerator. And you have everyone's favorite up here. You have the built-in hot tub with, of course, the sun pads that wrap around it. And I've seen this on a couple other yachts. I actually really like when they leave a little gap on the sun pads. Sometimes they completely fill the space, but I think it's nice to be able to get around depending on where you're trying to sit. And then of course overhead you'll see the mast with your radar dome, satellite, all your navigation equipment. And I also like, I'll give you a better shot of it actually because it's on this side. I also really like just the little design on the bar here. So let's head back downstairs. This staircase, of course, leads us back to the aft deck. Now we need to find the door to the engine room, which is located right over here. Let's make sure we get on the right side of the door. Perfect. So if we head down here, you'll see your water makers. And then this is a door which will lead to that tender garage, but we obviously saw that in the beginning of the tour. Then over here, this is where we actually find the engines. You have a large workshop over here. And then you have another door. Here's the actual engines. You have a monitoring system for the yacht. So let's talk about the engines for a moment. These are Cat C32 engines, 1,622 horsepower each. Your top speed is right around 17 knots. You can cruise at 12 or 13. Guys, I know sometimes you like me to linger a little bit longer in some of these areas, but as mentioned, this was a first look walkthrough. I don't have a ton of time on board this one. So, sometimes we just got to keep it moving. I hope you understand. And let me give you one more shot of the main salon because it is such a beautiful area. Let's come back around here. And thank you, of course, to the FGI Yacht Group. They're a great partner. I love filming for them. So thank you to them for granting me access on board. Let me know what you think of this one in the comment section down below, and we will catch you next time.